All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today, we're going to be talking about the Green Bay Packers. And to be honest with you, I'm a little bit fired up. We got a bunch of talking heads out here in NFL media saying Jordan Love's not that dude. The Packers are about to enter a relevancy stage. And you guys know I love to eat film for breakfast. It's the best meal of the day. It's the most important meal of the day. Keep breaking down Jordan Love film, and a couple of things stand out. Well, first off, there's not much of it. So the big thing I have an issue with in general NFL media is Jordan Love is not a good QB. And I'm looking at myself and I'm thinking, all right, there's several things that go into this. First things first, people are looking at storylines with Green Bay throughout the offseason. You had D-back the other day saying the Packers are ending a rebuild. You had Matt LaFleur say Jordan Love has been making significant strides, and people are saying, well, in year 4, shouldn't you be making more than significant strides? What expectations am I keeping in check? It is a 3-year quarterback entering his 4th year who we have barely seen, and I'm supposed to believe he's a franchise guy. And it just doesn't have anything to do with that, in my opinion. The Green Bay Packers, in my opinion, will win 9 games this upcoming season, but at the end of the day, the Packers probably aren't going to win the Super Bowl. The reason Matt LaFleur wants to manage expectations is because we're coming off back-to-back Hall of Fame quarterbacks, and for me specifically, as a diehard Packers fan, I've been rooting and kind of not expecting, but it's been championship Super Bowl aspirations for over 10 years. It's been like 15 years of Super Bowl aspirations. So yes, when you go from Hall of Fame quarterback to Hall of Fame quarterback, you win a couple of Super Bowls, and then you go to a young rookie quarter, not a rookie quarterback, but like a 4th-year quarterback who's kind of going to be playing wise like a rookie just because of limited snaps. That's why expectations are in check. So we're going to talk about Jordan Love. We're going to talk about this Packers offense specifically in today's video. But before we do, if you guys enjoy it, be sure to hit that like button, hit that sub button for daily NFL content. Packers fans, I love you guys so much. Obviously, I'm a diehard Packers fan my whole life. And if we get this video to 500 likes, that would mean the world to me. You guys blessed literally every Packers video I post. So I love making them. All right. Now, OTAs have wrapped up, right? We're about to enter some camp. It's June 2nd, June 12th. Oh my goodness. It's a slow period in the NFL right now. So OTA storylines are just everywhere. And specifically with the Packers offense, here are like some of my favorite quotes. A.J. Dillon, everyone respects Jordan Love. Matt LaFleur loves making significant strides. Romeo Dobbs, I'm going to be playing a lot faster in year 2. Christian Watson, we've connected as a team. Rookie wide receiver, Jaden Reed, I'll let the play speak for itself. I am loving what I'm hearing from not only our veterans on this team, because we have a championship-esque roster, but specifically these young cats, whether it's year 2 or entering year 2 guys like Christian Watson, Romeo Dobbs, or it's just young rookies like Jaden Reed, Luke Musgrave. I get it, man. The Packers have, in the wide receiver room, because we lost a bunch of pieces, guys like Allen Lazard, Randall Cobb, we currently have only 3 returning wideouts who caught a pass last season. All right. So the big thing for people is, and it's a fair question, you had Aaron Rodgers as your quarterback last year. Well, first off, Aaron Rodgers was hurt for a decent portion of last year. And in general, not to blame injuries, but I'm just saying, keeping it a buck with you guys, Aaron Rodgers didn't have a good year. Packers fans were fully aware that Aaron Rodgers did not have a good season. So it comes down to all right, is Christian Watson really a wide receiver 1? Is he really an aspiring star? Packers fans, when we watched the Packers games last season, the eye test does not lie. Christian Watson has star ability. And once again, when we talk about managing expectations, I'm not sitting here and saying the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl next year. Nobody's saying that. If the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl next season, Christian Watson emerges as a wide receiver 1 superstar. Jordan Love is an MVP candidate, and the Green Bay Packers win 10-plus games, right? That's not what I need from the Packers this upcoming season. We have a great defense, okay? We have a lockdown cornerback in Jair Alexander. We have really great young talent, guys like Quay Walker. And by the way, The Packers are a fumble, an Aaron Jones fumble, and a Quay Walker mishap away from winning that last game against Detroit. But it's really neither here nor there. I'm not trying to make excuses. I'm just trying to say I think this Packers team is a lot rounded than people are giving them credit for. And to be honest with you, the Aaron Rodgers relationship with the Green Bay Packers has been disintegrating for years. And while myself personally, I would have welcomed Aaron back for another season with open arms because he's still one of the best quarterbacks in the league, I think I speak for a lot of Packers fans when I say this. I'm really excited about the Jordan Love era, or just in general about the future of the Green Bay Packers here. I look at this team, man. Speaking of the defense, the guys I mentioned, still Preston Smith, Devontae Wyatt, I think is going to have a great season. We saw him really kind of come alive at the end of last year. Rashawn Gary is coming back fully healthy. Keep in mind, the last time we saw a fully healthy Rashawn Gary play a season, he had almost 10 sacks, 9.5 sacks, and he had 28 quarterback hits. It's an insane statistic. So Joe Barry led or not, I'm not worried about this defense for the upcoming season. So I get it, man. You only have 3 wideouts coming back. Dobbs and Watson, who, by the way, are great wide receivers. Samaje Torrey. All right. I'm really excited about Samori. I think Torrey is kind of like almost a hidden gem. But once again, we're going to keep expectations here. Let's talk about the new cats coming in. Jaden Reed. All right. I think Jaden Reed right now on paper, if everything goes planned, should be wide receiver 3 for next season. Our 2 tight ends in Kraft and Musgrave, everybody is going to open up the middle of the field. A lot of the issues I saw with Jordan Love last season, it was more footwork, it was more mechanics, and these are things that built with live reps. Yes, you can get as many practice reps in, you can go through OTAs, you can get all this praise going behind you, but unless you're playing live football, it's just a completely different thing. So when we take a look specifically, just in general, Jordan Love has been through so much, not only playing behind Hall of Fame quarterback Aaron Rodgers, but we go to COVID, we go to an injured preseason. There's so many reasons why we have limited snaps of Jordan Love. Obviously, the main one being there's a Hall of Fame quarterback right in front of you. But one thing I really noticed from the preseason of last year, specifically, like the Kansas City Chiefs, all the way until we saw Jordan Love throw 9 balls against the Philadelphia Eagles, where he honestly pretty much torched them. If Jordan Love next season does not force the football and he limits turnovers, specifically interceptions, and you just don't make stupid throws, right? You throw the ball away instead of taking an 8 to 10 yard sack. You just clean up the mechanics. You let the game come to you with patience, with more live reps. The game's going to slow down. Here's the bottom line, man. Jordan Love is a young quarterback. All right. He has limited snaps in regular season football games. We have limited snaps. The Green Bay Packers are fully comfortable and they're confident in at least having Jordan Love run a full regular season with this team. I'm going to trust the scouts. I'm going to trust what they're seeing in practice. We're seeing different things. NFL media analysts, I guess even like myself, I see something differently. We all see something differently than the Green Bay Packers coaching staff and players do in general. So I'm going to trust the Green Bay Packers here. And once again, Jordan Love doesn't need to be a Hall of Fame quarterback this upcoming season. He doesn't need to throw 30 touchdowns and 10 interceptions. If he does, well, we got something special in Jordan Love. If he doesn't, the Packers, at the end of the day, we still have a good defense. We've got a great offensive line. We've got a great 2-headed monster at the running back position. I don't think the Green Bay Packers, doomsday scenario, I think we win 5 football games. You're still going to have a top 10 draft pick, and you're still going to be able to select a quarterback. Maybe it's not going to be Caleb Williams, but you're still going to be able to take a quarterback for the future, at least a hopeful quarterback for the future. So I keep seeing it as a win-win, and I really am loving what I'm hearing from the Green Bay Packers players and coaching staff. The expectations are so low that I think this is truly where guys are going to be able to just play freely, be more confident. They're under less scrutiny, especially with Aaron Rodgers being out of town. There's less drama in the locker room. As Christian Watson said, we've really connected as a team. I'm just so excited about the Packers this upcoming season, whether we win 7 games, whether we win 10 games, somewhere in between, somewhere outside of that. I'm excited for the Packers season, and I'm really excited for Jordan Love to just get a shot at being QB1. Hit that like button, guys. Hit that sub button. But most importantly, what are you thinking about the Packers this upcoming